Okay, let me ask you something. What if I told you that you have this incredible, creative power? A power so profound that it literally shapes your entire reality. But most of us just, well, we don't even know it's there. Today, we are diving deep into that fascinating idea, that your own imagination is the actual key to achieving every single one of your desires. This quote just gets right to the heart of it all, doesn't it? Do you ever feel like you're just reacting to life? Like you're trapped by the so-called facts of your bank account or your job or your relationships? Well, the whole concept we're exploring today is going to challenge that entire way of thinking. And really, this is the choice we all face every single day. We can either be a reflection of life, just accepting things the way they are, or we can step up and become the effector of life, using our imagination as the true shaping spirit. It's the difference between being a passenger and being the pilot. So where does this incredible power even come from? Well, the core idea here is that this creative force, the one that's sometimes called God in man, isn't some far-off external thing. Nope, it's your very own wonderful human imagination. That's the power that can mold your reality just like a sculptor molds clay. And this right here, this illustrates the absolute secret. See, there's a huge, huge difference between thinking of what you want and thinking from what you want. When you think of your desire, it keeps it at a distance, right? It's always out there, a wish for the future. But when you think from it, that's when you mentally occupy that state right now, making it feel completely, overpoweringly real. And here's exactly how you do it. The real secret isn't just about, picturing something in your mind's eye. It's about centering your entire being in the feeling, the actual feeling of the wish already being a done deal. That feeling, that's the switch that flips a simple possibility into an inevitable reality. So you're probably asking, okay, how do I actually do this? Well, the technique is surprisingly specific. First, you have to get crystal clear on what you want. No vagueness. Second, you create a short, simple scene that implies your wish is already fulfilled. Maybe it's a handshake, a hug, or feeling a ring on your finger. Third, as you're getting sleepy, you mentally step into that scene. Feel it with all your senses. And finally, the most important part, you fall asleep in that feeling. You let that feeling of success sink into your subconscious all night long. So for example, if you want a new home, don't just picture it from the outside. In your imagination, get in there. Feel the solid furniture. Walk from room to room. And as you're drifting off to sleep, imagine yourself stepping out of your bed onto the floor of your new house. Make it that real. Or what about a promotion? Again, don't just picture the new title on your door. Imagine the new responsibilities. What does it feel like to lead that new project? What does it feel like to have that confidence? You are literally rehearsing and becoming the person who already has that job. The sense of touch can be unbelievably powerful for this stuff. If you desire a spouse, think about it. What's a simple physical act that implies you're already married? Feeling a wedding ring on your finger. In your imagination, feel the weight of it, the smoothness of it. Feel it until it seems completely solid and real. Then just carry that one specific physical sensation with you into sleep. Now get this, what if you could use this exact same imaginative power, not just to create your future, but to actually rewrite your past? This brings us to an even more powerful idea called revision. It's the idea that you can mentally go back and rewrite any event from your day so that it matches the ideal you wish you had experienced. This quote from the poet William Blake just nails the entire philosophy, doesn't it? Everything that we experience on the outside, our heaven, our earth, all of it, it starts on the inside. It starts within our own imagination. The world we see is just a shadow of our inner state. So this is the ultimate takeaway. This is what it all boils down to. You are not here to be a victim of your circumstances, just a simple reflection of the world around you. No, you are here to be the cause, the shaper, the effector of your life. That power, that creative force is inside you right now. And that, of course, leads us to the final big question. If you truly accept that you are the creator of your own reality and that your imagination is the tool, what will you choose to imagine tonight?